Turning our attention now to sanctuary cities. These are cities throughout our country that do not allow municipal funds or resources to be used to enforce federal immigration laws. It also includes not allowing employees or police to ask about an individual's immigration status. One Michigan State Senator wants to prohibit sanctuary cities in our state.
Senate Majority Leader Mike Kowal joins us right now with more on this controversial topic and the petition drive he has started. Now, Senator Kowal, these sanctuary cities have gained national attention because of the shooting death of Kate Steinle in San Francisco. Police say she was killed by Francisco Sanchez, an illegal immigrant. He'd been in and out of prison and jail, but despite being in the country illegally, he was basically untouchable. They couldn't deport him. Is that what's got your attention and started this petition?
Well, that's what got my attention initially, and then we'd been working on this off and on over a year or so, and this is what drove it to the head.
Talk about the cities in our area. We understand Ann Arbor and Detroit are both considered sanctuary cities, right? So if this bill were passed, would that status be revoked for those cities?
Well, what we're doing is we're looking at what state funding goes to those cities, and what we're talking about now is removing any state funding, so it would be to their benefit to support the federal law that's already in place, because all they have to do when somebody is picked up or they're found to be an illegal alien, that they turn them over to ICE, and they start the deportation process.
I know one of the complaints of cities has been in the past is because they are not generally supported by federal funds in order to enforce federal laws, that it was costing them a great deal of money to try to figure out legal status of people they arrested, which is why so many cities just took this position of just hands off. We're not going to ask them.
Well, it's as easy as making a phone call to ICE. They'll come out, they'll pick up the prisoner, they'll transport him, and the city's responsibility is over with at that point in time.
Let's talk about legal immigrants, because I know you want to make it clear your support of legal immigrants in this country and that this is just something completely different.
Oh, absolutely. My dad came from Canada when he was 18. My mother's family came from Bathurst, New Brunswick. My wife's family immigrated from Ireland in 1948. So, you know, it's all, Michigan is a melting pot. People came here to work. The only thing that we're asking is that we do it the right way, and that everybody goes through the proper process.
What is the risk, do you think? I mean, certainly we appear to have seen it in the case out west, but what is the risk to you of sanctuary cities here in Michigan?
Well, you know, the risk is, it's the obvious. You know, it could be homicides, it could be, you know, violence of any sort, drugs, human trafficking. It's all affected. So we just want to do everything we can to keep our public safe. And I've yet to run into one person that hasn't been, you know, in favor of this.
Now, having said that, you know, Donald Trump on the campaign trail is raising a lot of ires with his stand on specifically Mexicans and Mexican immigrants to this country who are here illegally. Is there a danger that people are going to think you're piling on right now by proposing something like this?
No, I'm not piling on, and Donald Trump is talking about it. I'm doing something about it, which is a big difference. Donald Trump's not in a position to do anything but talk at this stage of the game. We're actually putting legislation into place.
State Senator Mike Kowal, thank you so much. Please keep us posted on the status of your legislation.
Thank you for having me out today.